Okay, this video is for week 3's lesson on the specific part of speech that we're covering for this week, which is the adverb. Okay, now we've been using adverbs all year long. In fact, every time we talk about suffix ly, which means how something is done, we are actually referring to adverbs. So we've used them all year long. We just haven't necessarily put the name adverb to them. Okay, now one of the tricks or one of the ways to help you remember what an adverb does is to just take a look at the word adverb. Okay, primarily what an adverb does is it describes how a verb is being done. And if you look at the word adverb, you can see the word verb right there in adverb to help you remember that an adverb, one of the things it does is to describe a verb. Okay, now an adverb can also describe an adjective or it can describe another adverb. All right, but unlike the adjective, which we talked about last week, which describes just a noun or even a pronoun, the adverb describes how a verb is being done, or it describes an adjective or another adverb. Okay, so you're going to be working with this adverb page here, and what you're going to be doing is you're going to be reading each of these sentences, and you're going to be filling in the blank with an adverb, okay, that's going to describe how whatever's going on in these sentences are being done. Okay, now if you flip it over to the back, this is going to be a little different. You're still working with an adverb, but this side specifically works with when, where, and how, okay? Because an adverb can do just that. It can tell you when, it can tell you where, or it can tell you how, okay? So this front side is working specifically with describing verbs and how they're done. The back side is a little bit more specific to the other information an adverb can give you. So that leads us to the next point about an adverb is, do all adverbs end with ly? No, they do not. There are many adverbs out there that do not end with ly. For example, in this particular sentence, yesterday, Mark went to the store. Yesterday is an adverb because it is telling you when. Okay, so not all adverbs end in ly. So this can be a little tricky if you're not paying very careful attention to it. Okay, and you may recall that I held on to the alphabetizing page from earlier in the week because you probably noticed that all these words end with suffix ly. Okay, most of the time when you see ly, it is suffix ly, meaning how something is done. Okay, but on the back, we are reminded that not all adverbs end in ly. Okay, so let's take a look at an example real quick of a sentence that is using an adverb to describe a verb. The boy ran quickly. Okay, so if you take a look at that sentence, you know the subject noun of the sentence is boy. Okay, the predicate verb of the sentence is ran. So we know that the boy ran, but how did the boy run? That's right, the boy ran quickly. And you can identify suffix ly because quick is left behind. Okay, quick is an adjective. When you add that suffix ly, you now have an adverb that goes back and describes how the boy ran. Okay, but again, like in the example on the other side, not all adverbs end with ly, so keep that in mind when you're working through that page. Let me know if you have any questions.